rubbish, rubbish, rubbish. Every day we produce daily waste, but have you ever wondered where does it go after disappearing into the bin and what it becomes? Today, I decided to follow the journey of a bag of garbage.
Every morning, sanitation workers bring in the city's waste, is compacted at the transfer stations, and shipped off to the treatment plant.
The truck has arrived at the earliest in one of the largest waste-to-energy plants in Fujian province. Here, it begins an incredible transformation into something valuable.
Our capacity is 1,500 tons per day. Currently, we handle about 1,400 tons of waste each day collected from across Shishi and parts of Chuanzhou. From here, operators monitor and control the entire system through computers. Our automatic control system for incineration is integrated with AI and industrial intelligence, and its activation rate is over 99%.
And to me, I think the most striking view are those of the incinerators, flames. Each incinerator is equipped with cameras and sensors. So the operators in this room, they will use all that data, water supply, pressure, etc., to remotely control. They make sure that the temperature stays above 850 degrees Celsius and that all emissions are up to standards. Wow, the operator here looks like she's playing with a giant claw machine game. Actually, she's using that gripple to move and mix the garbage. 所以童经理啊，我们这个垃圾在这里堆放要多长的时间？
The waste needs to sit here for about a week. This allows for anaerobic fermentation and dewatering before it can be burned. The lishat is treated in our on-site water treatment plant, and the gases from the bunker are piped directly back to the furnaces.
So this is the heart of the operation. It's the incinerator.
Yes, the incinerators. It runs 24/7. Our staff work in 4 teams with 3 shifts a day.
So this is where the heat from burning garbage turns into electricity.
Exactly. The electricity we generate is stepped up at the booster station and fed into the national grid. We produce over 600,000 kilowatt hours of electricity every single day.
So that's about 600,000 kilowatt hours. How much is that? I looked it up. To produce that much energy using traditional means would require burning of about 200 tons of standard coal. Now this left me wonder, what happens to the ash and fumes left after burning?
Each ton of waste yields 200 to 300 kilograms of bottom ash. Our partners extract metals like iron, copper, aluminum, and sometimes even gold. The remaining ash is processed into eco-friendly bricks for construction. The flue gas goes through a multi-stage cleaning process. We make sure the final emissions completely meet environmental standards. It's all released through this 100-meter stack.
This is a shot from outside of the factory. The stack is right over there. Let's watch for a minute. So there's not much visible emission from the stack. I'm only about 200 meters away from it, and there really isn't any weird smell. So this entire fantastic journey of garbage is quite mind-blowing. But what surprised me even more is the fact that less than a decade ago, this place was a mountain.
It's a mountain of garbage. It was right over there.
Mr. Chu's family has lived here for several generations. He was talking about the old garbage landfill. In the 80s and 90s, Shishi, as a hub for private business, saw a population boom and a massive increase in waste. It built a garbage landfill in 1995, but within a decade, it reached capacity. The garbage kept piling up, forming a mountain.
When the south wind blows in spring and summer, the smell of waste gets carried straight into the village.
Local reports say the garbage mountain once grew to nearly 800,000 tons, roughly 72 meters high. In 2018, the government decided to tackle the problem head-on. Mr. Li was directly responsible for the entire cleanup project.
The biggest challenge was figuring out the right approach. The old method was just layering garbage with soil, but Shishi was a major garment city, so a huge chunk of the waste was fabric scraps. Once that fabric gets damp, it sticks to the soil. The soil content in the waste ended up over 55%, which made incineration really inefficient.
Environmental experts from Beijing were invited to conduct on-site surveys and tests. It led to the finalization of a digging, sieving, sorting solution for the legacy waste in Shishi. The result was 40% burnable material, 5% inert material for landfill.
Here's the big surprise. The soil we ended up sifting out, that 55%, was rich in nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium, so it worked perfectly as landscaping soil.
And this saved the city hundreds of millions in greening costs. But clearing the garbage mountain was just the first step in the city's climb toward better waste management. The long-term solution requires public-private partnership and corporate innovation. The mission brought old friends together.
Our company was founded in 2002. It was the first integrated waste-to-energy incineration plant in the province. In 2004, we used composting and traveling grate boiler technology. Since 2005, we invested in 3 circulating fluidized bed boilers built over time. Then, in 2019, we built a new grate furnace. So our facility has gone through the entire development of China's waste industrialization process.
Globally, solid waste is handled mainly through landfill, incineration, and recycling. Incineration has become a leading solution. It aims to maximize energy and minimize pollution. And China's journey in this field is a standout story. In the past 10 years, China has completely transformed how it handles its waste, pivoting hard to burning waste for power. That's thanks to better technology and strong policy support. This push worked. The growth in scale is simply massive. Within a decade, China's waste burning capacity saw a 5-fold increase. Today, China's waste-to-energy technology is on par with developed nations. But this breakneck expansion has created new challenges. One of the most pressing is a shortage of garbage.
Today, garbage is a resource. Companies are competing for it. What's more important for businesses is to sharpen our core capabilities through better management and technological upgrades.
For example, at our company, the waste bunker generates a lot of leachate and often gets clogged. We used to send workers down to clear them manually. Now it's fully automated, more efficient and safer.
So we talked about the challenges. What about the opportunities? Are you looking at overseas markets as well?
Since China's waste disposal technology is advanced and ready to go global, we have been exploring opportunities abroad and see tremendous market potential ahead.
Miss Tsai showed me an old photo of her staring thoughtfully at the garbage mountain.
I remember the first time I came here. The second we parked, the car got swarmed by flies. The whole windshield was covered in black. I was too scared to even get out.
What about the old times when your mother started this business? Was it hard for her?
My mother started in a trade business. She saw our city growing more beautiful, yet garbage piling up. She thought, can we not just clean this up, but also turn it into a business, a real mission? That's how it all began. Back then, nobody believed in it. She was really quite bold.
So she dealt with the challenges at her times, and now you're facing new challenges at your time. Do you think you would continue to do this business?
Yes, I'm a second-gen garbage lady, the plus version.
The difference in the environment is night and day. I used to dread visiting this plant because of the smell of garbage, but today we can sit out here and enjoy tea.
We are, in fact, having this chat over Kung Fu tea, a local Fujian tradition, right where Garbage Mountain once stood.
Later, all that waste was processed step by step, and the environment has improved tremendously.
Now we can often sit outside, drink tea, and chat.
The tea is brewed slowly, sipped from small cups. It's bitter first, then sweet, a lot like the path of environmental remediation. And before leaving the plant, Miss Tsai introduced me to a wall of bricks made from incinerated bottom ash, literally helping to build city.
So, this is the final stop of the fantastic journey of a bag of trash. But it's not the end. Right now, though, I want to take you back to the beginning, to our daily lives. Can we try to produce less daily waste? Can we sort garbage properly? Everyone has a choice to make. And every choice we make is a vote for the kind of future we want.
And this is the story I followed. Now, I'd like to hear yours.